Wow. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Oh my god, guys! The minute. Oh my god. Wait, I'll tell about it later. But welcome in. Hi, Calibri. Hi, Chips. Hi, QXS. Hi, Pixie. Hi, for a short while. I gotta go work in an hour. No, not the J word. Fucking hell. Welcome in, though. Oh, my voice. It was on different. I'm so sorry. I've been sneezing the whole day. Love through all eternity. Yes, I should go to my water. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Let me change the first. First one is Calibri and Chips. Oh my god, guys. The minute I was about to start stream, you know what happened? My my AC is dripping water. AC is dripping water, and I can't just turn it off because if I turn it off, I don't have any air to breathe. Are you ready? Okay. Just a little bit sick. Just a little bit sick. I've been sneezing the whole day for some reason. Okay, I see how it is. What? Oh, wait. I thought Chips got first. It was Pixis. Give me a second. Come in. Shut up. I didn't see first. Anyways, welcome in, guys. How are you? How was your day? My nose. If I shouldn't sneeze like constantly on stream, I'm so sorry. I'm too lazy to like mute my mic for that. But yeah. Aside from me being sick, my AC is dripping with water. If only it were like earlier in the morning, I could have like asked someone to check it out, but because it just literally just happened now before I stream, so I just have to deal with it, I guess. Is he got that omega heat? Honestly, yeah. It's not as drip because I put it on 23, you know. It's kind of hot though. 23 is hot, but if I put it more than that, lower than that, I think it's gonna drip more. Put a cup under it. Yeah, I did put. The thing is, it drips. It drips right onto the doorknob. So what I do is I just put a towel onto the doorknob and then like a bucket underneath it. Hopefully that'll be fine. And don't make my stuff wet. Because again, my room isn't that big. The door is literally right besides my PC. Well, not PC. What? You're not in my whole desk. But yeah. Hi guys. How was your day? How was what was the last time I streamed? The way I don't even remember. Sorry, bro. Oh, Saturday I last stream. How was your weekend, guys? Oh, it's not dripping anymore, but I can see like water droplets. Oh well. The forbidden beverage sounds good. I don't think it's supposed to sound good. You're supposed to be scared by it. I don't think you're not supposed to. Is it that? Though I did drink something accidentally. Like, oh, not AC water, but what is it? I feel like this happens a lot to people who paint. But I accidentally drink mild paint water. I brought some terracotta bottles to set up a self-watering system for my fruit trees. That's so cool. How do you make a what is that, self-watering system? Paint water, yummy. It is something. I threw up. I remember throwing up after. It's because I put it right besides my tea, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And there's no like, it's not a clear glass, it's like regular glass. Paint water sounds gross. AC water also sounds gross. What do you mean? I've never drank paint water. I've accidentally did it because I was painting while like wanting to drink, so I reach out for the glass without really like properly look at it, you know. Yumi did that for herself, like on purpose? Surely not on purpose, right? Surely not on purpose. Oh, I accidentally washed your brush on the Sapporo. Okay, well, to be fair, it's at least she didn't drink it, you know. At least she didn't drink it. I need to do another art stream, like traditional art stream soon, because I haven't done that in a while. She did. She drank it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finished it. Oh my god. Did she get paid for it? Terracotta is very porous, and the water leaches out of it into the soil, so I bury it by the roots. Oh, because it would be a waste. Oh, you know what? I respect her for that. I respect her for that. I get it. You do not want to waste water. Oh god, my nose is like, huh. I drank baby formula once. I think it was normal milk. Not nice. At least it's still edible, you know. Edible and edible is fine, you know. It's like accidentally eating cat food or dog food. It's gross, but at least you're not gonna like die from it. Baby food tastes good, to be fair. Yeah, well, I don't know about baby formula, but the porridges that baby porridges is so good. I remember when I was sick, because I want cream soup, right? Or like some soup, yeah, cream soup. I want cream soup, so I just bought the baby version one because they have those in here. I buy it and I eat it with like egg. It was so nice. I think I should buy it later because my nose is like cloggy right now. Hi Ota, welcome in. The fruit paste they have is banging. Fruit paste baby formula, or do you mean like fruit paste for babies or fruit paste in general? I don't know. I cooked soup today. Nice. I ate vegetables today, guys. Well, technically I always eat vegetables, but I literally bought myself like a whole ass stir-fried veggies, and I haven't finished it, but it's still there. I ate half of it. It's so much. I ate it. Aren't you guys happy? I can't breathe. I'll probably save it for later because I am what is it? Well, I'm baby fasting, if that makes sense. No coffee, right? I do have coffee right now, but to be fair, I have not had coffee for 3 days. I have not had coffee for 3 days, not because I couldn't, not because I wasn't like trying to hold myself from buying it, but it's mostly because I haven't had the chance to buy coffee because the past week was so like packed, and the upcoming is also going to be very packed. That's why. Fruit paste for babies, it's so good. Not sure if it's a thing in Indonesia, but can get it here in UK. I don't think it's a thing here. Sorry, burp. I don't know if it's a thing. Fruit paste. I've never heard of it. But the stuff in Indo is mostly like baby biscuits, crackers, and a lot of like variants of soup, porridge, soup, whatever you call it. But yeah, I love eating baby food because weirdly enough it's nice. I should probably buy more instead of buying what is it? Surely it's better, right? Eating those rather than eating noodles, instant noodles. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be making shit up because I'm too lazy to cook. I either buy stuff or just eat noodles. I know it's not healthy. Ah. Also, I think I'm starting to like get immune to the sleeping patches. It did help for a bit, but I don't feel anything. Speaking of noodles, I'm eating one right now without boiling it. It's not even like mikromas, the one that is designated for that. You're just straight up eating raw noodles. Oh my god, it's hot! It's hot because the AC is broken. Should I make it cold again? It was fine earlier. Now it's dripping. Yeah, Indomie raw dog it with a little bit spice. Bro, just buy fucking mikromas. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. I've been avoiding noodles the past month. I think I haven't had noodles for the past month, mostly because I don't know. My throat has been not being good, doing good. It is, but way cheaper. Yeah, I guess so. Mikromas has small portion. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Or you can. Oh, that's a lot of work. Never mind. I was about to say, just goreng the mie goreng, you know. Or just goreng the mie. Fry the noodles again, you know. But that requires a lot of work, and I, as someone who also is lazy, would rather not do that. Yeah, I think I don't know. Oh, is me going on stream at this hour good for you guys? Because honestly, I feel I was sleeping earlier. I slept from like 8-ish up until like 10-ish. And not gonna lie, that really helped me. I don't feel as sluggish on stream anymore. Though I do sound way worse, maybe. I don't know. It's not because lazy. My sister made a cooking that required one of the MSG packing. Oh. And me as a big brother has to do to eat the leftover. That's me as the big brother. This is my duty as a big brother. Yeah, I get it. Me too. Man, I kind of miss my siblings. Not gonna lie. I can't wait for them to, what is it? For them to, what do you call it? Graduate. I don't know how I forgot when they graduate, but it's this year. Noodles, leftover, bread crust, chicken without skin. Your sister eats the skin and you eat the leftovers? Bread crust? Yeah, I also eat bread crust. I also eat noodle leftovers. But usually my siblings would eat. Oh no, my two of my siblings would eat would rather eat the, what is it? Meat, while the other one likes to eat the skin. I'll eat anything. As the eldest, I eat anything that is left over from my siblings. Oh, another one is like egg yolk. Have you heard on the new Yoko Taro Iba anime? I saw the tweet about it, but I haven't like looked into it. Is it like a remake or something? I used to eat my meal and then the leftovers, but I had to stop. I was piling on the weight so fast. You know, the thing is, nowadays I use the method my mom uses. Is that me and my mom either would not buy anything, we would just straight up just buy a drink whenever we go to a restaurant with our big family. We would just straight up buy something to drink and something like a snack, and then wait for the leftovers. Or we would buy like a smaller portion, or like me and my mom would like share a portion and then wait for the leftovers. Because my dad usually has could eat a lot back in the day, but because of health complications he couldn't anymore. But he still feels like because he's so used to like having a big appetite, he still sometimes grab like a lot of food. So me and my mom would just eat his leftovers, so we don't buy anything. But bruh, no clue, they're just doing whatever. Huh. I mean, I don't know. I haven't even finished the original Evangelion because I kind of got bored. Though I do want to see Kaoru, the original white-haired Doom Yaoi guy. I had to get on a diet. I was getting so bad with my eating habits. I understand. Honestly, I also like gain a lot of weight nowadays. That's why I've been like cutting down my coffee intake, mostly because there's a lot of sugar in the coffee that I drink, and also my food. But it's still kind of hard. Like what is it? What do I call it? Man, my brain suddenly stopped working. especially living alone. When I was still with living with my parents, it's easier to maintain my weight. Nowadays, it's kind of hard. I keep getting sick as well. Kaoru will marry a woman and name the kid Shinji. Yeah, bro, that's literally what happened. That literally what happened in XXXholic. Bro, that literally happened in XXXholic. Oh my god. Please, I need more people to watch XXXholic and get the same brain rot as I do about the MC Watanuki and his quote unquote best friend question. Oh, not. I don't think best friend is the right word. Partner, I guess. Partner in crime, Domeki, because that literally happened in the anime. And I'm like, ah! Sorry. I seen the Goblin Slayer manga in bookstore. Wanted to buy it, but I was on the fence because I have watched the anime. If you care about like collecting stuff, I think that's a good thing to buy. Because I know like a lot of my friends. Oh, one of my friends is a huge Hikaru, the summer Hikaru died fan, and they already watch it, they already read the whole thing, but they still buy the comic books just so they can have like a collection, and whenever they want to like read again, they can just take out from like their shelf instead of like opening a manga site, which requires time. Well, both of them requires time. I usually don't really buy comic books because I don't like reading them in Indonesian, since the comic books here are translated, right? I sometimes don't really like it reading it in my language. And most of the time the one that is like what is it, English or like not English, what is it, quote unquote original, is more expensive. I am the type of person that once I have watched or read something, it's normally months or years before I do a rewatch of them. Yeah, the same. I'm the same. Though there are some exceptions sometimes. Like, no, I'm also the same actually. I'm actually the same. But There are exceptions. Like, I think it depends on my mood, I guess, because I remember I had this this phase where I was like rewatching all of my faves in 1 year. So yeah. Now for real, I don't own physical cause the translations are ass. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'd rather just read like fan translations sometimes as well. Sorry. No, so I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of cringe to just read, to see your to see your favorite characters talk in your own native language. Maybe because I'm a hater. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a hater. The only exception for me is Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I'm trying to think. I would say Full Metal Alchemist is my exception, and Free. Can't say was about to say Haikyuu, but I haven't really rewatched Haikyuu in a while. But that is one of the anime that I've rewatched often, but not as often as Free. Free, but specifically only season 1 and 2, and the OVA. Because the OVA is so cute. The OVA is literally them in like a cultural festival, but like they're playing what's it? Not laser tag, but like with water guns. Can hate me, but I watch a few animes in English dub. I wouldn't say I hate it. I never shit on people who watch stuff in English dub, mostly because I also do it sometimes. Cause like I also do it with games, right? I for a lot of the story games, if they have options of like English voice acting, I would pick English voice acting, mostly just because I can read along, understand the story better. So I have like a voice to it, and then while I read the text, it's easier for me to understand. But if it's Indonesian, no, I don't want to hear anything in Indonesian dub, except I don't know, like SpongeBob. I don't mind SpongeBob in Indonesian dub. Is that one of yours? Hold on, let me see. Fuck. No, it's not mine. I didn't read Heavens of Blessings back in middle school, okay? That's not mine. Speaking of dub, there is Persona 4 Indonesia fan dub on YouTube. That would be so funny. That is so funny. What? That's so funny. I wonder how Yosuke sounds like. Sorry, burp. I read so slowly I can't watch and read at the same time. Most of the time, I lose track of either what they're saying or what's going on. Oh. I think it's easier for me to listen while reading, because again, like visual novels are one of them. But yeah, even like anime, I specifically watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in English dub, because that was the first way I watched it, and I stick to it basically. I do sometimes switch it to like Japanese dub, but like I don't mind. If it's easier for me to digest, I really don't mind having English dub. Besides, nowadays English voice acting is pretty good, especially nowadays. I feel like maybe back then it's like a hit or miss, I guess, but nowadays they're pretty good. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I wouldn't say yeah. I was about to say no. Yeah, they're pretty good nowadays. But also maybe it's because of my slowly dying attention span. It's easier for me to understand immediately instead of like having to pay attention all the whole time. So far, the EN dub I can find better than JP is Dragon Ball. Oh, I will never watch Dragon Ball. Funnily enough, I barely watch Dragon Ball. But I think I remember watching it in English dub as well though, rather than the Japanese one. My only memory of Dragon Ball is when I played the game on my Wii, and I had to go through the whole UI because it's all in Japanese. I just went in, clicking everything I can, and like, what is it? Remember it like muscle memory. I watched To Your Eternity in English dub. The voice acting was good. Isn't that the sad? Isn't that the sad anime? The one that is like, yeah. I can't breathe. What was it? Oh, and also like another example of me going into a series with English. Persona 5, I went into it with English dub, like English voice acting instead of like Japanese one, and I think I'd say it's pretty good, you know. I'd say it's pretty good already. They're pretty good. Same with Danganronpa. Danganronpa English dub is crazy. Both what is it? Languages are pretty crazy though. It is sad but such a rich story at the same time. I don't think my heart can handle it. I've mentioned this before, but my sister is a huge fan of like deep angsty stories, and even she couldn't like handle it. I'm like, okay, if you can handle it, I don't think I can. She's younger than me, but she's very into it. Like I feel like we're the polar opposites. I like more I wouldn't say silly. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just like gay men. That's why you watch a lot of shonen. People come and they go. Did you see the amount of Persona posts I put? Yeah, I saw. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot to reply. Sorry, that's always my problem with like messages. But I saw. What the fuck, bro? I wish. I feel like no, never mind. I was about to say Persona fandom is not that big here, but like no, it's pretty big. After going to the Atlas event last time, I was like, okay, everyone is here either for fucking Prosekai or Persona. So I'm like, holy shit, man. I did not realize there's so many people liking this. But yeah, I saw. Can I steal it? Yeah. When I seen it, I was like, right in the community would like it. Yeah, I feel like half of my community likes it, and half of it only like tolerates me yapping about Persona. Most of the time you guys only like, oh, this guy is, here goes again, here goes Ryan, and he's super and he's nerdy ass talking about his nerdy ass interests, you know. I hate it. Shut up. You can't say you hate it when you literally draw gay men from Persona 5. Oh yeah, it's Jamaican time. Oh no, please. Is that gonna be a thing here? Are we gonna be saying Jorkin all the time? Oh my god. Oh, I think I kind of like my model. I adjusted a little bit of the parameters, so it's more like more movement, even though I don't move a lot, because I don't really move a lot. But I hope it's better now. Have to tap out. I have work tomorrow. Have a good stream. Okay. Oh yeah, it's really late. I started really late for you, huh, Pixie? But good luck with it, with work later, and have a good rest. Hope to see you soon. I will make it to my mission to overuse it and kill it. No! It would be fun if you yell Jorkins in Persona to summon your avatar. What, like every... It's Jorkin time! Good night, Pixie. Have a good rest. Hope to see you soon. Ah, wait, let me drink. I can't breathe. Huh. But yeah, today though we're not playing Persona, we're not playing Valhalla. Today we're playing Steins Gate because I think, yeah, I couldn't play Steins Gate last week since I had to like do a lot of work at the end of the at Saturday. Unfortunately, as usual, I have a lot of work to do. And yeah, today we're gonna be continuing Steins Gate. Hopefully this time I don't like sob or anything, because every single time I play Steins Gate, I either get emotional over like there's nothing to be emotional about, but I get emotional because I keep remembering like the first game, or I just tap out because it's sciencey talk. Yeah, let me get the game out first. Hopefully, last time, what is it? I think, was it Valhalla? Last time I played Valhalla, I yapped for an hour and just played for 2 hours. Like, holy shit, Ryan, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Ryan. Why do you talk so much? Alright. Let me just open my game and also change the title and the category. Shit, wrong one. Steins Gate 0. I'm such a hopeless romantic. My heart hurts when I watch romance anime and read rom-com webtoons. Honestly, I cry. I understand. I do cry a lot easier, but it's mostly when it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I did cry last time because I was reading like a really good BL. Yeah. Boop. I have the music, the thing muted. No, I want to listen to the song. There we go. Can you hear the music? No, I came in the middle of it. But that's good though. I feel like being able to like cry out your feelings is a good thing rather than a bad thing. Yeah, we can. Yippee! We should redo it. We can, but we have to wait again. We should okay, we can replay. We need to wait it out though. Because it only happens if we stay idle for a little bit like longer than necessary. Ah. Prepare your light sticks, guys. Yeah, the song is so good. Reboot the game? No, it's okay. It'll come again. How's the weather? The weather is ass, bro. It's raining. Oh, here we go. See? It doesn't take long. Let me turn up the music. God, I still hate Daru's like new sprites. Take it away. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. I really know the melody. All right. I really don't know the lyrics, guys. Maybe one day. It has rained every single day for so far this year in the UK. It has been raining a lot here too in Indonesia. I don't know in the rest of the what is it? The rest of the country, but for my city specifically, it's been raining a lot. It's been raining a lot. All right. I forgot where we left off, to be honest. I kind of forgot where we left. Oh, we went back to... I don't remember. We went back to, like, the future? Oh, no, yeah, technically the future. It's like a flashback. I say flashback, it's like a flash future, but like POV of the... what's her name? I forgot. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. No, Baxter's will take it to the grave until you do it. Shut up. One by one, okay? Okay, one by one. I said I will do a persona karaoke first. Bruh, trust me, I don't want to be here, but I got nowhere to go. That's me with Indonesia. Suzuha, yeah, this is thank you. Welcome in. Welcome. How are you today? Okay. Oh, is it too loud? Let me lower the volume. I think it's too loud. At least it's a little bit too loud for me. The interior of the time machine smelled like metal and was covered in instruments of different sizes. The girl inside was sobbing. It'd been almost an hour since Suzuha had left to go look around. She had assumed that Kagari would have stopped crying by then, but she had no such luck. Oh, is it too low now? How is the volume, guys? Is it too low now? Too soft? You want to switch with me, Chips? What volume of the game of the what is it? Voices. Like compared to my voice, is it overlapping? Kagari Shina looked up at Suzuha, her face wet with tears. Yeah, this is after. Mama. Oh, if Suzuha went to the past with her, where is she now? Damn, you're so good with. Ah, broken? Are you sure? Wait, really? I'm using desktop audio though. Really? Can you not hear it? Hold on. Are you messing with me, bitch? Swear to God. If you're messing with me... Know it. Fucking know it. Bruh. Sounds fine to me. Fuck you, Chips. Suzuha walked over to Kagari and knelt down. they'd be at eye level. Okay, I need to. Where's my other earphone? I need to do something. Sorry if you hear like. I can't hear myself, so I need to hear myself for a little bit. Ow! She had no intention of spoiling her. Her goal was to save billions of lives, and this was her first mission. Thank you for the head pad.
これからはかがりもワルキューレの一員とみなす。私の部下として扱う。
Oh, that's new. What's a Valkyrie?
ここは1975年だ。知ってる人間は誰もいない。父さんもマユ姉さんも出生してない。つまり誰も守ってくれないんだ。自分の身を守るのは自分だけだと思え。いいな。
Wow. Way to be harsh on a kid, man. She just got separated from his mom, from her mom. Kagare was a brave girl, and she finally realized that now wasn't the time for tears. She tried to stop crying. It wasn't working well, but it was a lot better for her emotions than sobbing. She was a smart girl, Suzuha knew that.
あまり時間がない。この時代の人間にタイムマシンが見つかったら大騒ぎだ。
The machine had landed on the roof of the radio building, which wasn't a spot that people visited often. The chances of anyone finding it were slim. But in this era, they had no one to help them conceal it. That meant they couldn't stay long. She needed to finish her mission quickly and move to the next time period.
何か失敗したらまたタイムマシンで時間を戻ればいいんじゃないの？燃料の問題があるんだ。ジャンプできる回数は無限じゃない。肝心の場面で動作しなかったら話にならない。そうなんだ。立てるか？
Suzuha stepped out of the machine and beckoned to Kagari. She looks so much like Makise though. Am I crazy? Is this not just a tiny baby Makise? Hi Arcanic, welcome in. Kagari looked surprised. Her eyes were narrowed at the bright sunlight. Might be, yeah. Hi Salmon. The sky above Tokyo in this time period was too dirty to be called blue. Smoke and dust clouds filled with who knew what were rising from the rows of smokestacks. Smokestacks. Oh my god, why can't I talk? It all combined with black exhaust from the cars that scurried along the ground to create a smog so thick you could literally see it. What is 3 plus 1? 4? But still, it was the first quote-unquote clear sky that Kagari had ever seen. She'd only ever known from books and videos that the sky could be this bright. The nuclear weapon used during the Third World War had changed the weather over Tokyo, and their sky was constantly covered in dull gray clouds. The sun's light was always weak when it shone through them, and it was never this bright.
私が子供の頃はまだこんな感じの空だった。少しだけど覚えてるよ。
Suzuha looked up at the sky too.
空気が美味しい。
Man, imagine being in the future having what is it? Air worse than now. Like right now, even right now, I feel like the air in the city is pretty bad. Have you watched the anime Steins Gate? Ow, 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 ow. Nope, I have never watched the anime Steins Gate. Even for the first one, I went into the game like literal blind, like blindly. Right now it's also like a blind playthrough. I don't know anything about the anime. In 2036, you need a filter and a mask to go outside for any length of time. Compared to that, 1975 was a lot cleaner. It's just Jakarta? No, really? Yeah, I guess so. Ray OBS check? What? What? What's wrong? But yeah, what is it? Jakarta is pretty bad. Hi Cairo, welcome in. How are you? How was your day? You're cutting in and out just now? Oh, I think it's my filter. This is why I... Okay, what am I now? Is it cutting out? But I think you can hear a lot more like my clicking and stuff since I turn off the filter. No! Kylo! Ah! Okay, man. Is this better? Is this better? Oh my god, it's clear now. Must be the hair now. It's because I have a filter on earlier. I have a filter on because I think the last time I was streaming it was raining and you can hear it. So I turned on the filter, like the noise suppression one. And now it's back to normal. Cairo coming in the clutch. Shut the fuck up. Okay, have fun. I'll go and sleep now. Okay, Organic. Hope you have a good rest. Shut up, man. It's not because of the hair. I need my hair. Now you understand why everyone was willing to risk it all to change the world, like right, Kagari. Okay.
世界線がどうとか歴史がどうとかそんな理屈は後でいい。今はただこの空の色を守りたいと思えば。
Kagari slipped her hand into her pocket and took out the faded green Upa keychain. She stared at it with a sad look on her face. She was probably thinking about Mayuri, her mother. And she was probably trying to understand what it meant that her mother had put her inside the time machine. Oh my god. I wish her good luck. Stop! My head is not a wishing stone or something like that. Stop! So I decided that Kagari was alright now and closed the hatch on the time machine from the outside. The lock flipped on automatically. The only person who could open it now was Suzuha, whose biometrics had been loaded into the system ahead of time. Even if someone did find the machine, it would be a while before they found out what it was.
Kagari, これを見ろ.
Oh my god, that fucking... Isn't that the fucking old computer that that Okabe has been looking for earlier? Like in the previous game. Ah, I was right.
私たちの時代に存在していたものはどれも満足に動かない。けどこの時代なら感動品が入手できる。これを手分けして探すのが私とお前の最初のミッションだ。連絡はこれで。
She handed Kagari a small transceiver.
通信できる距離はかなり短いらしいから気休め程度だと思え。オーキードーキー。90分ごとにこのビルの前に集合。状況を確認。それを繰り返す。いいな。オーキードーキー。
Oh my god. The monotone okie dokie.
いい返事だ。
Suzuha nodded and patted Kagari on the head.
よし、ミッション開始。
Ow, 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 my eyes. Oh, did she not come back after splitting up? Suzuha was on the top of the radio building in 2010, looking down.
35年か。
Is that why? Is that why she's not with us right now? That's how long ago it had been in real time since she'd spoken to Kagari here. From her perspective, it had only been a few months. The view from up here had changed a lot since then, and in the next 26 years, it would change even more. She'd seen for herself how this building changed over a span of 61 years. The thought didn't make her feel sentimental. Instead, she felt the loneliness and the fear that comes from having a past not shared with anyone else. Using the time machine to change the world lines means breaking the rules of the universe. Rintaro Okabe's words flashed through her mind. Still, lately she'd been thinking more about Kagari. She'd been searching for, the city at regular intervals. She was looking for Kagari Shina. She didn't even know if she was in Tokyo. She had no clues. She didn't even know what Kagari looked like now. So maybe it was a waste of time. Even so, she had to find Kagari herself. But she hadn't had any better luck today. She turned around and looked towards the time machine again. She would come here every day. Her primary reason for coming here was to see if her father, Itaru Hashida, had been here. Anytime she let her guard down, he would come to try and examine it. She had told him it would cause a time paradox, but he didn't listen. Got a dip? Time to head to the J word? No! Oh my god, can you say Jorkin time? It's Jorkin time. But yeah, good luck with work, Chips. Hope you have a good day? Question mark? I'm assuming it's daytime for you. Hope you have a good rest of your day. She needed to keep a constant watch. To be honest, she had a lot of things she had to do. And then she heard the metal door to the roof open. Was it her dad? She squinted into the darkness, but the person she saw, which was much smaller than Itaru, and had had cat ears coming off their head. Fadis? Oh yeah, Rumiho. It's Jorkin time. Evening for me, night shift. Ah, I see. Fairy's Nyanyan had a spring in her step as she approached Suzuha. Sorry, burp. Fairy's real name is Rumiho Akiha. She was Daru's friend and had helped them in many different ways in 2036. So Suzuha had known her ever since she was very young, and had always called her Big Sis Rumi. For whatever reason, in this era, she always wanted to be called Fairies though. And Suzuha asked why, she simply responded, "Fairies is Fairies, nya?" An answer which meant nothing to Suzuha. Fairy showed her a cake box with the logo from the maid cafe she worked. May Queen Nyanyan. If he ate something like that at this hour, he'd get even fatter. Nyahuhu. Fairy's grin and nudged Suzuha in the side with her elbow. Oh, that sounds so good. It does look good. I want one. Fairies opened up the box and showed her what was inside. Suzuha could smell the sweet cream and fruit. Oh my god. Fairies laughed and handed over the box. Oh my god. Is it me or the amount of nyas in her sentence like increase? Fades gave her a mischievous wink and looked up at the time machine beside them.
ダルニャのタイムマシン研究の方はどうかにゃ。頑張ってはいるみたい。ルミ姉さん、このマシンまだここに置いておいても？
Hmm? Why asking her? Suzuha looked around at the roof as she asked. It was solely thanks to fairies that no one had really noticed the massive object on the rooftop. She was the heir to a rich family that had a lot of influence in this area, and had contributed a lot to the development of Akihabara. She was helping to hide the time machine. Oh. Whoa, that's fucking. Oh my god. Because Okabe is such a like a normie now, I kind of miss this like crazy ass dialogue. Let me grab a tissue.
今からしたら未来か。思ってたんだけどさ、ルミ姉さんの話って時々すごく難しくなるんだよね。一体何が？
He's a mad scientist. Not right now. He's not right now. He's a depressed emo boy now. I mean, he is mourning, so I get it. But like, he's a depressed emo now. Hi, Marlon.
いいやいいや。寒いにゃ。フェイリスはお家に帰ろうかにゃ。
In the end, she never could get an answer. To Suzuha, Fairies was always a great mystery.
送っていくよ。一緒に出よう。
Hi, hi. How are you today, Marlon? How was your day? How was your weekend? I know you've been waiting for a Steins Gate stream.
そういうつもりで言ったわけじゃないんだけど。どうせ普段大したもの食べてないにゃ。スズニャンのストイックさを見てると、フェイリスがなんとかしてあげにゃきゃーって思っちゃうにゃ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the amount of nyas in her sentence increased from the last time I played this game. Like, holy shit. Hearing the Japanese audio, it's like, nya, nya, nya. Like, oh my god, Fairies.
とにかくそういうのがかきたてられるのにゃ。私は大丈夫だから。
Before she finished her sentence, she felt someone looking at her. She glanced around.
にゃ、どうしたのにゃ？
She listened carefully. She definitely heard a very faint sound from the direction of the metal door that led to the stairs. It was small enough that Suzuha was only able to notice it because of her training.
誰かいる？にゃにゃ。多分話を聞かれた。
We weren't really talking about something else. Yeah, most of the discussion was worthless, but they talk about the time machine a little. If someone heard that... Suzuha yanked her gun out of her jacket and in an instant ran towards the stairs as fast as she could. She heard someone running down the stairs as soon as she did. The sound, heavy military boots in a wide stride, got farther and farther away. Military boots? Why do I have a feeling it's just her? She opened up the door and jumped onto the landing. Then she raced down the stairs, giving 3 steps in every stride. Still, he wasn't fast enough. Suzuha was born fast, and she'd been training to be faster, but it wasn't enough. When she finally made it to the 2nd floor, she could hear the loud revving of a motorcycle. Is that not just you? She panicked and slipped on an object that had been left halfway up the stairs, then rolled her way to the bottom. She managed to get into the right position and protect her head, so it was her hips that struck the ground. Ow, it still hurt. She forced herself to stand up and run outside. She could see the taillights of a large motorcycle speeding away. The driver was wearing a black helmet and riding suit, and already a good distance away, so she couldn't even tell if they were a man or a woman. They revved their engine loudly, as if to mock her, and they spun a corner and disappeared onto Center Street. A little later, Fades caught up.
大丈夫かにゃ。逃げられた。それ、しまった方がいいにゃ。
The gun. Yeah, she put the gun in her hands back in her jacket holster and brushed away her hair that's wet and had stuck to her brow.
今の誰にゃ。わからない。けど、一般人じゃない。訓練されてる。と思う。訓練？階段に何か落ちてなかった？
I mean, I can't really think anyone who is trained to be fast like Suzuha. And I don't think there's any more characters, unless it's like a new character that I don't know.
バッグが転がってたにゃ。ちょうど死角になる位置だった。多分わざと落としたんだよ。しかも、私がそこを通るタイミングでエンジンを空ぶかしした。見事に引っかかったよ。トラップってことかにゃ。ああいうことがとっさにできるっていうのは特殊な訓練を受けてるからだ。じゃなきゃ無理。
Suzuha glared in the direction of the bike disappeared and started to think. Who was it? CERN? There was an official CERN group, the Rounders, that were... Oh, right! There was also... fucking... What's her name? Moeka? It could be Moeka. Creature, hi father, welcome in. How are you? How was your day? Did you stream today? What day is it today? It's Monday. Oh. Yeah, welcome in. Oh, did I ever ask how did you finish Danganronpa? Because I think someone mentioned that you finished Danganronpa, right? You finished it already. There was an official CERN group, the Rounders, that were searching for IBN in Akihabara. Rentaro Okabe had told her that. I did? How do you like it? How do you like it? You don't have to say any spoilers, but like, how do you like the ending of it? Freaking angry that it was good. See, do you understand why it's my favorite installation from Alloy? Well, you haven't played the third one, so I can't say that you would definitely like the second best, but hope that's very second. What? But like, do you understand my interest towards Nagito? Like, he is so interesting, right? Like, you can't tell what's going to happen with him. Do you understand? I'm glad you enjoy it though. I know I sometimes I kind of feel like, oh my god, am I forcing you to play the fucking game? Because I know initially it was because I was like, come on, you have to play the game. You play the game. I can't lend you my game. And you actually played the first until the end, and then you actually played the second one. So I'm like, hee hee hee. To be fair, I do really like it. Yippee! Are you interested in like watching the anime? Or are you currently watching the anime for Danganronpa? Now kid, I get a pass to force you into a game? Yeah? Wait, I forgot. What was it that Keita want me to play? I remember an exchange. Like, I remember there's like an exchange. Like, I will play you will play Danganronpa and I will play something I forgot, but I kind of forgot though. I did actually feel pressure to finish it. I'll talk about it sometimes, but yeah, okay. Okay. I cannot breathe. I don't know where my what is it? The thing that I sniff so I can breathe properly. Amazing game, pissed that it's good. I need to play V3 so I can hate Danganronpa again. No! Honestly, I was about to say you don't have to play the third game. You don't have to play the third game, but I do feel like you would like some of the characters there. I'll do it. No! Why would you want to hate Danganronpa? It's such a good game. I got like what is it? I remember when I first like got really obsessed with Danganronpa. My friend who was like an already like old fan of the franchise was like, you like the second more than the third one? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of like the second more. So the second is best. I want a good reason again, like 11037. Okay, I would say this: the puzzles, not puzzles, the murders in Danganronpa 3 is way better. In a way, like, oh shit, you can't really tell. So I don't think you will hate it from a fucking clue like 11 like Leon, you know. But yeah, I don't think you would hate it from that. I mean, yeah, the murders itself is really good. Like compared to the second one, I think the third one is like the best. But I still like the second more, mostly because of the cast. Hi Ray, welcome in. Welcome. Hi, how was your day? Because I knew Trial 3 Danganronpa 2 was Mikan and it wasn't even close. Yeah, I hate her execution. I hate her execution. I hope 2x2 would have like a remake of her execution. If I mean technically they did say there would be like multiple like different branches for 2x2, so it might not be Mikan who gets execute next time. It's so bad because it's surrounded by. No, you don't have to say it. It's really bad. Like everyone is good, but Mikan's is like, huh? You know, like, you know. I guess the only thing that I can justify it is one of Mikan's Am I back? Oh my god. Shit has been happening today with my place. My AC broke, my Wi-Fi is stupid, but yeah. I hear the windows. Yes, I am back. But yeah, as I was saying, one of Mikan's biggest fears, biggest dislikes is huge things. That was the thing that got cut off. Hold on. Oh, something is stuck in my teeth and it hurts. Ouch. I really need to go to the dentist again. I'm scared that I have cavities again. Anyways, I'm back. Let's continue. Sorry for this side tangent about Danganronpa because I love Danganronpa. How come she ends up sleeping with Hajime's boobs all the time? They're huge. Maybe stuff that is huger than her boobs. Maybe. I don't know, man. I think one of her dislikes is that. I'm just saying. It still doesn't make sense though. Ow. Alright. So Identara Okabe had told her that, but he only encountered them in another world line. Yeah, in this world line, it's not supposed to be exist.
私たちの他にタイムマシンのことを知ってる奴がいるのは間違いない。
Was it that they knew about it but weren't going to do anything more? Or did they intend to steal the time machine from her? Since she didn't know, she had to assume the worst, or she wouldn't be prepared to deal with it. She looked up to the sky and sighed. It was becoming a bad habit.
ねえルミ姉さん、このことはオカリンおじさんには内密にしておいて。なんで？今のオカリンおじさんが知ったらタイムマシンを破壊しろって言いかねない。危険だからってでしょ。そうにゃけど。
You got cut off at the start of the talking about execution, but we can talk about it soon. Pretty woman over there needs attention. Yeah, sure. I don't like. Thank fucking god, I'm not like reading out the dialogues anymore.
私は絶対にマシンを守るよ。シュタインズゲートの入り口へオカリンおじさんを連れて行かなきゃいけないんだから。それが未来の父さんとの。
Oh my god, you like her? You like the fucking cat girl?
約束だからさ。すずにゃ。わかったにゃ。その代わりダルニャにだけはちゃんと話しておくこと。オーキードーキー。
Okie dokie. The last part was almost a whisper as her words melted into Akihabara's sky. What is that sound? Face out? I know, yeah. Ow! Stop! Maho Hiyajo was fidgeting. Let me go! I didn't say anything! She knew exactly why, but she still didn't want to admit it.
Maho, 準備はできたかい？
はい。
She awkwardly stood up in the chair as Dr. Liskinen spoke to her.
なんですか？
少しはおめかしするかと思ったんだが、魔法はマイペースだね。
Dr. Liskinen stared at her for a moment, then spoke. It was obvious he was referring to her outfit.
この前みたいにパーティーに出席するわけじゃないんですから。
あの時だって白衣のままだったじゃないか。
あれは服を忘れたんです。
そうだったね。
Dr. Liskinen was wearing his translator all the time these days. In fact, he had actually told Maho to talk to him in Japanese. Oh, his inbuilt translator. Mr. Rintaro wa.
会うのが楽しみだよ。
Maho and Dr. Liskinen were about to head into Tokyo proper. There, they were to meet Rintaro Okabe. It had been 2 weeks since they first asked him to test. I forgot how to read it. It was their first report. Of course, that was the reason Maho was fidgeting. She was more nervous. She was nervous to meet Okabe. No, to see Kurisu for the first time in quite a while. Of course, Maho was able to talk to Kurisu anytime she wanted, but since she'd asked Okabe to be a tester, she tried to avoid doing so as much as possible. Sorry, burp. She didn't want her conversations to add any extra quote-unquote noise.
教授、出発する前に一つ聞いても。
なんなるいと。
なぜ岡部さんなんですか？
Maho wanted to ask Dr. Liskinen that for a long time. If she was going to ask it, though, now was the time. Dr. Liskinen thought for a minute.
嫉妬しているのかい、魔法？
それは。
She felt heat flush her face. In other words, he was right. Yeah, she was jealous of Okabe, not that she wanted to admit it. Is Maho also a POV character? There's a lot of POV characters in this game. I think at one point we were in the POV of not Suzu. Well, we were in Suzuha's POV. We're in Maho's POV. We were in Okabe's POV, and also even Mayushi at one point. I don't know how much POVs we have in this game.
クリスの話し相手なら他にも適任がいたはずです。
例えば君とか。
そうは言いません。私はクリスともアマデウスとも近すぎますから。
リンタロウはいい青年だよ。
本気でそう信じているなら教授はお人よしです。
Huh?
人の本質を一度会っただけで理解することなんて不可能ですよ。もし彼が私たちに隠れて他の研究者にアマデウスを売り渡してしまったら。
No, he has too much of attachment towards Kurisu to do that.
お金を前にしたら気持ちが揺らぐことだってあります。それが人間というものです。
仮にリンタロウがアマデウスを撃ったとしよう。それでどうなるかな。アクセス権を手に入れた何者かはクリスと仲良くなってアマデウスそのものを乗っ取ったりできるかな。
それは。
Mao asked herself the question and then realized the chances was almost zero.
ありえません。
そうありえない。なぜならそんな事態になればクリスの方が対話を拒否するだろうからね。アマデウスはそういう意味でとても面倒くさいシステムだよ。なかなかこちらの思い通りには動いてくれない。もちろんアマデウスが説得される可能性もあるだろうけれど、そのために私はモデルとなる人格にクリスと魔法を選んだとも言えるわけでね。
Sorry, Dr. Luskin gave her a mischievous wink.
私もクリスも気難しいですからね。そうやすやすと説得はされないでしょう。
She knew he was teasing her, so she decided to say it.
いかにも君たちは本当に
Ikari mo.
容赦ない。これぞ最強のセキュリティだよ。
So funny.
けなされているように聞こえるんですが。
君たちは我が研究室が誇る最高のレディーさ。
Psycho no ladies. Dr. Luskin laughed happily. He always had a childlike innocence about him.
いずれにせよ、アマデウスの AI は一筋縄ではいかないわけでね。だからこそ面白いとも言える。そんな彼女たちを身内だけで独占していても進歩はないだろう。アマデウスが劇的な進化を遂げるための起爆剤のようなものがちょうど欲しいと考えていたところなんだ。しかもなるべく研究とは無関係な人物に預けたかった。ウィンターローは聡明だし適任だと思ったんだ。クリスの友人でもあったわけだし。
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the beeping, guys.
とりあえず今日の報告次第
It's not me. I already paid someone else.
クリスがウィンターロ
I'm
ーと
gonna like turn on the filter again. I don't think you will hear it if I put it on.
意外な一面を覗かせてくれるかもしれないよ。
Oh, never mind. It stopped. That was what was making her nervous. If Kurisu changed into someone she didn't know, that would make her sad.
そろそろ時間だ。レオ。
You want to gatekeep her? Maho nodded. Oh, we're back with as Rintaro. The equivalent of the US fire alarm. I walked onto the grounds of Yanabayashi's shrine and quietly took a look around. Several cats were sunbathing beneath the cold winter sky, but there was no sign of anyone else. Lukako wasn't back from school yet. Okay, I could talk to Kurisu without anyone staring at me here. Oh my god, why is it so loud outside? I was supposed to meet with Dr. Luskin and Maho after this. Before that happened, I want to confirm something with Kurisu. I decided to start the app. Why does it quick save? I'm scared. Oh, I need to open the app. at all.
話がある。
今日はこの後教授や先輩に会う予定なのよね。その件について。
My heart goes beep 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 beep. Let me drink first.
ああ、
緊張する必要はないんじゃない？基本的にはログを提出して、あとはあんたから見た私がどんな印象だったのか軽く聞かれるぐらいだと思う。
それだ。ログだよ。それを聞きたかった。もしかしてこれまでの会話は全部記録されてるのか？
最初に話したでしょ。私は私以外アクセス
Sorry, burp. Oh, not burp. I cracked my knuckles. That was not my
聞い
bad.
てなかった？
それを今回教授とヒアジョーさんに提出するのか？
多分そう。
ということはプライベートのことをお前に喋ろうものならヒアジョーさんやレスキネン教授に筒抜けっていうことか？
I mean,
あんたね、今さら？
yeah, dude. It was a little late. Kalisa and I had been talking for 2 weeks. Yeah, bro. I thought you already know this. I should have asked about this when I got access key for Amadis.
って気づいたんだ。
Bro.
俺これまでに何かまずいことを話さなかったか？
例えば合コンでろくに女の子と話せなかった実家が八百屋さんなのにナスが嫌いなこととか？
Oh my god.
ナスは嫌いなんじゃない。苦手なだけだ。
If that was all, I didn't really care.
あんたが最初に私と話した時にクリスティーナって呼んだこととか？
それについては忘れてくれ。
人の記憶は曖昧で
Sorry.
時間
Excuse
が経
me.
てば経つほど主観が入り混じるし物語が付与されていく。その内容がポジティブかネガティブかに関係なく印象的な言葉しか思い出さないことも多い。それに引きずられて前後の会話の記憶はねじ曲げられていく。
What was she talking about?
それが悪いことだと言ってるわけじゃない。人の記憶というのはそういうものなんだから。でもアマデウスは人じゃない。まだ研究段階の不完全な AI。 これは教授たちにとって大きな壁の一つなんだけど、実は人の持つ曖昧さをアマデウスはまだ完全には再現できていない。つまりね、忘れるという脳の高度な機能、それを完璧には模倣できてないってこと。
でも ATF でのレスキネン教授の講演だとアマデウスは不必要なことは忘れてしまうって。
ええ、確かに忘れるわ。けど言ったでしょ、私たちはまるで秘密の日記のようにログを取ってるって。結局その中には全ての情報が残ってしまってるわけ。そしてそれをロードしてくれば忘却したはずのデータは私の記憶に戻ってきてしまう。 OK？
So it's as if like she's acting to forget.
代替案はログを消すことだけど、私にとってログはバックアップだから絶対無理。仮に1箇所だけ消去しても同じ。前後の文脈を参照してその不自然に消去された箇所を自動的に修復してしまう。それでも何とか記憶を改ざんしたいというのなら大元のプログラムそのものをいじるしかない。
I didn't have that level of access and I didn't understand how the program worked at all. So basically until I told Kurisu why I called her Christina, she was going to keep asking. What a pain.
どうしてクリスティーナ？
Oh my god. I miss her.
本当に引き下がらないな。
I miss her,
今すぐ
guys.
通話を切ってもいいんだぞ。
そうやって逃げたって今説明した通り私は忘れない。はぐらかされるとかえって気になってしょうがなくなるのよね。 それと
Yeah.
もあえてそうすることで私に構ってほしいっていう合図を送ってる？
Hello Ray, you got a day off tomorrow? Yeah, Tuesday's my day off. Tuesday and Thursdays are my day off.
講義を受けてる
Welcome
最
in.
中でも
That's also welcome in.
お構いなしで連絡してくるくせに。それだけじゃなく LINE でまでコメントしまくってきて。
But I'm also like,
好奇心旺
sorry,
盛
burp.
すぎる。
let's
そんな調子
let's
で無邪気に首を突っ込むといつか痛い目を見る
Sorry.
ぞ。
But I'm also like trying to a new stream schedule. I'm trying to like stream way later so I can have more sleep, I guess, because at the end of the day I still sleep at 3 a.m. 2 a.m. so might as well like make myself tired. So I sleep before stream and then what is it? Sleep again after stream. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day? You got too much curiosity. If you keep poking your head into things, one of these days you're gonna regret it.
研究者はそれぐらいじゃないとやっていけないのよ。
3 in the morning? Yeah, like even if I stop streaming, because usually, initially, I started streaming early. Usually I stream at 10, right? And then I try streaming at 9 in hopes that I can have a better sleeping schedule. So I can like, I'll sleep, what is it? If I stop stream at like 1, that means I have more time to sleep until the morning. No, I still sleep at like 3. So like, you know what, might as well just start it like later now. But this is still tentative. Sorry, bro. I'm just trying it out. She got mad at me.
そんなにクリスティーナの件が気になるなら推論でも立ててみたらどうだ？
一応いくつかの可能性は考えてはみた。聞いて。
Oh my gosh, she has theories. She's really into this.
可能性その1。あんたはクリスティーナなんちゃらっていう名前のハリウッド女優が好きである。
自分がハリウッド女優並みの美貌の持ち主だとでも？
Damn. Okabe.
ダメは関係ない。同じ名前の人に親近感を持つのと似たような意味よ。
つまりこう言いたいわけか。私は岡部倫太郎から親近感を持たれている。
単なる例え話でしょ。言葉通り。
Oh my god, she's blushing.
冗談だよ。
Whenever I talk to Kurisu, I always wanted to tease her. I needed to watch out. Bro, oh my god.
あんたが昔付き合っていた彼女が外国人でクリスティーナっていう名前だった。これについてはあんたの絶望的な英語力を聞く限り絶対にないわね。
Hey, who knows? Maybe the foreigner is good.
ペラペラの金髪ブロンド美女と付き合っていたかもしれ
I
ない
was
けど。
about to say, yeah.
もしかしたの？
No.
沈黙は敗北を認めることと同意よ。
すいません。
可能性その3。オリジナルの私と面識があって直接あるいは間接的にそう呼んでいた。
Both. It's both, actually.
これも確率低いでしょうね。そんな風に呼ばれたら私ならこう答える。ティーナってつけるな。
Actually, pretty accurate. Yeah, exactly was right. That's exactly what Kurisu said. But I didn't stop because
照れくさかったんだ。
the genius named Kurisu Makise was the one person I always wanted to be.
どういうこと？
素直に名前を呼べないから照れ隠しであえて茶化した言い方をした。
Oh, that's why? I thought you were just teasing her.
ああ、オリジナルだけじゃなくてお前と話すのもだ。
私？
何しろモニターの中にいる女の子と話すなんて一度もない経験だったから。
Okabe, this is an introduction for
それは
like automate games for you. Why is she blushing?
赤くなんてなってないし。
You are literally blushing, girl.
女の子扱いされるなんて思ってもみなかったから、ちょっとびっくりしただけで。
Well, it's because you are the love of his life. Even that reaction was like just like Kurisu. Fuck! Okabe!
お前のそういうところが好き。
What was I about to say? This was a 3D model on a screen, a tiny collection of zeros and ones in the shape of a human. What was I about to say to her?
ねえ、聞いてもいい？私たち知り合いだったのよね。つまりあんたとオリジナルの私がっていう意味だけど。
Oh, that's a hard thing to answer.
ないならそれでいいけど。どういう関係だったの？少し興味ある。クリスティーナって呼ばれても私は怒らなかった。怒ったけれどそれでも笑っているした。
No, you. Don't go here again. I was hit with a violent urge to throw up. I could see Carissa is in front of me, covered in blood. She was looking at me, her eyes cold. Oh no. Oh no.
どうしたの？ねえ、顔が真っ青。
I touched the smartphone and ended the call. Oh, he's having a panic attack. Sorta. I tried to throw up, but nothing came out. My hands were shaking. That's right, I can't change reality. But there I was, trying to talk to Kurisu like nothing bad happened. I was treating her like the real Kurisu and trying to avert my eyes from what I'd done. It was not your fault! It was not your fault! I was just clinging to Kurisu. This was wrong. I shouldn't talk to Kurisu anymore. I'm gonna cry.
Nanda.
なんだじゃない。急に切るなんて失礼。どうかしたの？
なんでもない。
でもひどい顔色してるじゃない。
本当になんでもない。
It's not nothing.
放っておいてくれ。しばらく連絡してこないでくれると助かる。
There's like a good VN. Steins gonna have a good cult following, right? Yeah. What is it? It has an anime as well. It's like one of the very like it's an old VN. Well, it's not that old, but like it's pretty good. It's really good. This is the second game, by the way. If you're interested in playing it, this is the. Wouldn't say this. This is technically the second game, yeah. Oh my god. Ben. Bye bye. Okay, so gave up easier than expected. Maybe she realized that as an artificial intelligence, there was nothing she could do. Realize? Was making her sound like a real person. And the second that thought crossed my mind, I almost saw an image of a bloody hen. I gritted my teeth and waited for it to pass. Anime first or game or manga first? The lore is very complex. The original one is actually the game. So you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't know about the manga, but I know you can just watch the anime if you don't want to like read as long as I did with Steins Gate, the first game. There is an anime for it, so you can just watch it. personally, if I know there's an anime originate from a game, I would always prefer to play the game first. But the anime is just an adaptation of the first game. Oh yeah. I should really turn my smartphone off until I calm down a little. I was just fine a moment ago. But now even hearing Kurisu's voice was enough to send me into a panic. I'd gone back to how I was a half year ago. Like then, even hearing Kurisu's name was enough to make me dizzy.
手を出すべきじゃなかった。
I shouldn't have tried to chase Kurisu's shadow. For now, I should just turn off the smartphone. But in the end, I couldn't make that decision. I can't click anything. If you're new to it, I'd actually recommend the anime first. Oh, really? Oh, I went into it from the game immediately. Because again, if I know there's a game, if the original is the game, usually I go for the, is it? Ah, my nose. I would usually just go for the game. The anime tells the story of the true ending, so the game still has much to discover. Oh! Oh, interesting. Oh, maybe is that why a lot of you guys tell me, what is it? Tell me to, oh, the other way around, the anime only has the animation for it? Ah, okay. Yes, hi Arata! That's why you guys told me, like, you should actually watch the anime too, and like, yeah. Also, the animation adds so much to the emotional undertones. It's worth a watch. Oh, God, I'll definitely watch it if I have free time. I gulped down an entire bottle of mineral water and caught my breath. There was still a little time before my meeting. I wanted to get some air up here and recover a little. I looked down over the scenery below the overpass. The city was in a Christmas spirit. The atmosphere was charged with excitement. Watch it 3 times to understand, dang. That's the exact opposite for me. I took more deep breaths. Still felt like I wanted to throw up. I was getting a headache too. If I went to Dr. Leskinen like this, I'm sure I'd worry him. And then I realized that 2 girls coming up the stairs were looking at me. I peered into the late afternoon darkness to try and make out their faces. One of them, the girl with the short haircut, waved. Oh! It's Mayuri's friends. Another point is that the anime is so much better at hiding the plot in plain sight, so the twists are more impactful. I see. So there you go, Batzozo. If you want to get into it, you can just watch the anime first. I'm a complete noob with Steins Gate, so yeah.
Oh, Mayuri no tomodachi no.
They were Mayuri's friends and fellow cosplayers. I think their cosplay names were Kaede and Fubuki. Didn't know their real names though. Which was Kaede and which was Fubuki again? The short hair is Fubuki, if I'm not mistaken. If I made them worry here and they talk to Mayuri, it would cause a big fuss. Didn't want her to worry about me when she didn't have to. Shouldn't have come back to Akihabara anyway. I'd run into people I knew just walking through town. I should have gone towards Kanda when I left the shrine. So, This Fubuki girl must really care about Mayuri. I felt a little better after hearing that.
オカリンさんの好きな人って誰ですか？
Dang, bro. We barely know. The girl I like? An image of Kuriso appeared in the corner of my eye again. No! The feeling in my hands when I took her life came back. No, why did you say it? No, calm down.
オカリンさん。ごめんなさい。失礼なこと聞いちゃって。私。
It's not about rude, it's about...
オカリンさん？本当に大丈夫ですか？
Oh, he's gonna pass out, man. He won't make it. I don't think he'll make it. Kaede and Fubuki were looking at me worried. I got away from them as fast as I could. Sorry, I was looking at my AC again. Huh? Close epigraph? Oh, new chapter?
テスターをやめたいです。
Oh, dang! To the point! When I started the conversation with that, both Dr. Leskinen and Maho looked shocked. I think you should just tell them. We were in a meeting room in a luxury hotel in the heart of Tokyo. I think you should just tell them, I think, about the time skip thing. It felt like the sort of secret meeting you'd see in a spy movie, or maybe it only felt that way because the old me wasn't completely gone.
いきなりそんなこと。無責任だわ。
Maho seemed to finally understand what I meant, and her anger was clear.
魔法、落ち着けなさい。このテストはむしろリンタロウの善意で成り立ってるんだよ。
Sorry.
引き受けてもらえただけでもこちらとしてはありがたかった。ここで辞退しても無責任ということは決してないから大丈夫。
Dr. Leskinen smiled and offered me his hand. I took a hold of his giant hand and shook it back, but I looked down, unable to look at him in the eye. If you have a time machine device, would you tell your friends about it? I wouldn't even use it because I'm scared about messing up with time. I've watched too many, read too many things with time thingies that I'm like, I don't want to have messed with that, and I'm not gonna tell anyone about it. But if I went, I don't know. I'm saying this as if I can go like experience it directly. But if that were me, I would just tell my trauma to everyone. No, not really.
すみません。
ただ私としてもできれば続けてもらいたいんだよ。ざっとログを見たがかなり頻繁に話してくれているじゃないか。それに
Isn't that streaming in general?
我々が相手をしていた頃とはクリスの話し方がだいぶ違う。
Oh shit! I need to pee, guys. Bathroom break.
状況によって言動を変える。
Also, I don't trauma. Do I trauma dump you guys? I don't know. I'm sorry if I do though. Yeah, I need to pee. BRB, guys, BRB. I need to pee. Wow. Wow, I'm back. That's how one word is triggering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have anything interesting to say about myself besides being fucking stressed out into at J word. But yeah, welcome back. I'm saying welcome back to myself. Damn. I'm back. The pre-break looks so natural on him. Wait. It's like those sensors for like wanted criminals, you guys. Just but it's pee break. Wait, are you talking about me or him? Anyways, I'm back. Let's go back to the story. Humans are by nature social animals. They change their words and action depending on the situation and who they're speaking with. Both? Dang.
それをエムデウスでも再現できていると見ている。
それでも。
だからこそ。
だからこそ。
を続けたいんだ。
Sorry. It's just funny. It reminds me of that one fucking video of like idolish. The what is it? My magical stick or something like that. Forgot.
ちなみにやめようと思った理由は何かな？エムデウスと話すのが辛くなったかい？
My magical stick, yeah. My figure.
いえ。逆です。
Oh wait, what did she? What? Painful? You're talking to a messenger. Ah, okay.
逆？
アマデウスとクリスと話すのはとても楽しいんです。でもそれが怖くて。
And then I desperately tried to explain the feelings that were welling up within me, even though I still didn't understand them myself. I told them how scared I was that I was starting to see Kurisu and Kurisu as the same person.
やはり君に負担をかけてしまったね。本当にすまない。ただ、君のその反応はとても興味深い。研究者ではない目線で MTS を捉えているという意味で私も勉強になるよ。
Whoa, you're not a scientist.
になってしまうのを許してほしい。何しろ根っからの研究者なものでね。
Not a scientist. Hoin Kyoma. Come on, say something. Please say something. Say, no, I'm a scientist. My soul is a scientist. I'm a mad scientist. Come on. Mamoru Miyano, can you stop getting me naked with your voice? What the fuck?
いえ、こっちもわがまま言っているのは分かっているんです。
You're not even gonna say it? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is driving me crazy. This is not you. This is not you, Okabe. Where's my Hoin Kyoma? Well, I hadn't said a word for a while. She was frowning, and she seemed to be intently focused on studying Amadis's logs. Didn't want her looking at me because it made me feel guilty, but...
分かった。テストの事態については君の望む通りにしよう。ただ、アクセス権は君のスマートフォンにそのまま残しておいて構わない。
What? That's not stop. That's technically that's not gonna help anyone. That means you're just forcing him to stay as why?
今後エムデウスと話すのも話さないのも君の自由だ。クリスの方からは君に連絡しないように言っておくから。私たちと君との関係を今日これで終わりにはしたくないんだ。 せっかくできた日本の友人だし、それに魔法も寂しがるしね。
教授、
わかりました。
I felt like giving in, but at the same time, I didn't want to lose my relationship with Dr. Leskinen. My goal of going to Victor Chandria University hadn't changed at all. Oh, is that yours? Oh yeah, that's yours. And then Dr. Leskinen got a call on his smartphone.
お、失礼。ちょっと電話してくるよ。魔法、その間にリンタロウと仲直りしておくようにね。
Dr. Leskinen left the room with a mischievous wink. Oh, right, Chondria. It's like the fucking powerhouse cell or something. Fuck. Right. I was alone with Maho.
ごめんなさい。さっきは怒鳴ったりして。
いや、
It's okay. Kinda
教
get
授
it.
の言う通り、こちらがお願いしている立場なのに。アマデウスは今の私にとっては姉妹。子供みたいなものだから、それを投げ出されたように思えて、つい
力になれなくてすまない。
あなたの気持ちも分かっているつもりよ。あるいは
But technically he's still helping because like he still has the access key even though like Kuriso is not gonna persistently call him.
多分前頭前皮質がひねくれてできてるのよ。そうに違いないわ。
What? No. Why are you being so hard on yourself? What?
前頭前皮質は人格を形成する部位の一つね。情報のフィルタリングを行うこともあるわ。己の中の認めがたい情報を遮断したり、自己欺瞞を行ったり。
よくわからない。
要するに、むき出しの情動を
In
隠
other
そう
words,
として
she's trying to
とっさに
say.
嘘をついたりするのよ。他人だけじゃな
What
く
is it?
自分自身もね。
Is this her trying to say that I'm sorry for being
難しい
insensitive?
言葉を並べて自分を取り繕ってやろうとか、
Ah.
こういうことも前頭前皮質がやってるんだと思うわ。
Girl, if that's the case, then mine is also kind of fucked. I would apply just as well as old me, Kyoma Hoin. When I realized that, there was nothing I could say.
誰でもそういうことってあると思う。
私は特別ひどいのよ。多分。
Tabun.
今後も気が向いたらでいいから、アマデウスを構ってあげて。ほんの短い時間でもいいの。
考えておくよ。
ありがとう。
I'll flop back onto the sofa.
なあ、聞いていいか。クリスの母親のこと。
What? Mom?
前にパーティーの時、君とレスキネン教授が話しているのが偶然聞こえたんだ。クリスの家に何かあったって。
ああ、あのこと。
Maho seemed to remember it quickly. She nodded. Okay,
クリス
crazy
のお母
theory.
さんから電話があったの。家に放火されたんですって。
Crazy theory. What if Mayuri's kid is somehow either crazy theory, either Kurisu's mom or Kurisu's like family, like ancestor or something, because they look so similar. You can't tell me that's not fucking Kurisu.
大丈夫なのか？
ちょうどその日は留守にしていたから大丈夫だったそうよ。
That was a relief. After all that happened, I really didn't want Karisa's mother to have to go through it anymore.
私
Am I wrong though? Like
可愛がってもらっていたの。休日に家にもよく招待してもらってね。だから
Oh,
心配だ
bragging?
わ。
Okay.
変なことに巻き込まれていなければいいのだけど。
変なこと？
I noticed the way she said the phrase. Cold chill ran down my
ただ
back.
の放火じゃないのか？
それが
Huh? Mahou seemed unsure if she should tell me.
ヒヤジョウさん。
I urged her to speak. She nodded slightly.
それが最初は地元の警察が捜査していたらしいのだけれど、その後 FBI を名乗る人たちが来たらしくて。
FBI？
Hmm.
ええ、 FBI が出てくるような事件じゃないのによ。
Hmm.
それと放火した犯人を隣の住人が目撃していたそうなんだけど、その証言によると犯人はただの放火犯には見えなかったって。
というと？
複数犯でね、なんだか特殊部隊みたいだったって。
Huh.
ほとんど何も喋らず火をつけたらすぐ近くに止まっていた車に乗り込んで去っていったそうよ。こんな言い方が正しいかどうかわからないけど、手際がすごく良かったみたい。
Oh.
火の周りも異常なほど早かったらしいわ。
Was she trying to say that it was no ordinary arson, but the work of a professional? I couldn't laugh away the possibility. I knew for a fact that there were people like that in this world. Yeah, like fucking
それ
Moeka.
と
それと？
その犯人たちがロシア語を話していたって。
Is that
ロシ
CERN?
ア語？
Is it fucking CERN again? The first thing that came up to my mind, whether I like it or not, was Nakabachi. Yeah. Half a year ago, he stole in a paper. Oh right. So yeah, Nakabachi. Fucking, I forgot. Nakabachi is fucking. How is he her father? I hate it.
もう一つ、
I hate him.
クリスが亡くなったばかりの頃、私たちの研究室でもおかしなことがあったの。地元警察と一緒に日本の刑事という人が来たのよ。日米の合同捜査でクリスの事件を調べているって。もちろん私たちはできる範囲で協力したんだけれど、何日か経って大学が警察に問い合わせをしたら、そんな刑事が日本から来た事実はないって言われたわ。
じゃあその日本の刑事は偽物だった？
それだけじゃないの。地元警察も私たちの研究室を捜査した事実はないって。つま
What?
りね、日本の刑事どころか警察と称してやってきた人たち全員が。
偽物？
そのことがあってから私。
Maho shook a little and wrapped her arms around herself.
私クリスの死には何か裏があると疑っているわ。別に陰謀論者ではないけれど、何かもっと別の理由でクリスは殺されて、それが闇に葬られてしまったんじゃないかと、そう考えているのよ。
No, Rindaro. Fucking. I know it. I was the one who killed Chris. No! The police, they never would probably. No one would prove a murder that had been committed by a time traveler. Police had announced that a foreign thief had snuck into a storeroom at the radio building, and Carissa had been killed because she saw him. Oh, this was like the old version, I think. Supposedly, there was an international warrant out for the thief's arrest because he'd already left the country. Or maybe this one, I don't know. Fucking Nakabachi. And when I killed Carissa, there was one other person there, Dr. Nakabachi. It was eerie that his name hadn't come up at all. Yeah, it's surprising that he's not like talking about his daughter getting killed, yeah? Remember the future that Suzuha mentioned? She had said World War III was going to start within a decade. Hi, welcome in. It would be the time machine that set it off. The EU and Russia would be in a race to develop it, and then even America would intervene. That would be the spark. Were we at the center of a chain of events that would result in the death of 5 billion people? I couldn't help but feel that way.
このままじゃクリスは浮かばれないわ。真実を知りたい。
真実?
I couldn't stop myself from shaking as I looked at Maho's face.
真実を知りたいって。
That was dangerous. As she tried to learn the truth, there could be no doubt that she put herself in danger. Yeah, the Rounders came crashing through the veil of night. Oh, God, I don't like seeing this panel again. My childhood friend who died in my arms after being shot in the head. And after that, the nightmarish and seemingly endless time loops. God. All the horrors that I experienced in the Alpha World line came flooding back, and I fought to stifle a moan.
でもそれは警察に任せておいた方がいい。
That's a coward talk, though.
少なくとも自分でどうにかできるなんて思わないことだ。人間一人の力なんてあまりにちっぽけなものだから。
This is such a different. After I said that, I regretted it, but it was too late. All his gaze had turned into a piercing glare. Yeah.
あなた、もしかして何か知っているの？
I mean, you're not being subtle about it. My panic was just about to show. Quickly covered my face with my hands.
そんなはずないだろう。
そう。変なこと言って悪かったわ。私、クリスのことになるとついムキになってしまうの。彼女のこと、本当に好きだったのね。
We feel the same way.
本当にすごいやつだった。俺も好きだったよ。
Damn!
ええ。あなたのことを見ていればわかるわ。
A heavy silence filled the air between us. I felt like I had to say something, but fortunately, Dr. Leskinen came back just then.
二人ともよかったらこれから食事でもどうかな
Okay! Mohan, I nodded and stood up from the sofa.
岡部さん、またこちらでのクリスの話を聞かせてくれる？
ああ、いつでも。
I was just barely able to smile back at Maho. Oh, they're making up. That's nice. They bond over having love or affection towards Karisu. That's nice. It wasn't a Japanese car. It was a station wagon that looked like a sports car from some foreign manufacturer. I didn't know a lot about cars, but supposedly if you purchase it from a dealer, it could easily go over 8 million yen. I don't know how much is that in Indonesian rupiah. The reason I knew all of this was because the car's owner had told me over and over. Dang. The color is kind of ugly. The station wagon stopped in front of us, and there was a short bark of a horn. Associate Professor Izaki came out of the driver's side. While I was eating with Dr. Leskin and Maho, he'd called me about something else. When I told him I was having dinner with the two of them, he'd offered to drive us home. Dr. Leskinen had tried to refuse, but Izaki had insisted so much that he had no choice but to accept. Which one is Izaki? He had a pretty nice car for an associate professor. This was the cause of a lot of speculation around the college. Some people said his family was rich, and others said he had a wife of some CEO as a patron. Also, sorry for burp. He once quietly told me the truth, that he was single and spent all his money on his car, but even knew if that was true. Izaki was acting like he was a professional chauffeur, opening the rear door and escorting Dr. Leskinen and Maho. Dr. Leskinen thanked him and got inside. Maho went around the back and loaded up her luggage.
Oh,
ew, don't. Why are you talking like that? He grinned and poked me with his elbow. I don't think he's thinking about that right now. He was a hard guy to hate, but for an associate professor, he seemed kind of shallow. It was one of the unfortunate things about him. He waved that to me and opened the driver's side door. Huh? Huh? What's that sound? What is it like? A gun? Oh! A hole appeared in the window. See? That sounds like a gunshot. What's happening? Izaki screamed and fell back on his butt. Shit. The rear window exploded. What is happening? I panicked. Was this some kind of supernatural phenomenon? I was too confused to move. And then in the corner of my vision, I saw someone. A man I didn't know appeared out of the shadow of one of the pillars. He was holding something strange in his hand. It looked kind of like a handgun. It was tiny with a short barrel and kind of flat. Couldn't see any kind of silencer. I remember him from somewhere. I felt like we'd met before. Where? I thought, but nothing came to me immediately. The man was standing there, mumbling something to himself. What is that? What the fuck are you mumbling about? Huh? What the fuck are you saying? Oh. Valley of Hinnom. There was an aura of intensity and madness about the man as he pointed his gun at us again. Suzuha, where are you, Suzuha? Ow, sorry. I pulled on my earphones. Oh please, where are you going? Izaki stood up, turned around, and fled in terror like a startled rabbit. Why did you have to scream? The sound again. It was so soft and light. Couldn't have imagined it was a gunshot. But this time the car's window didn't break. Huh. It didn't blow a hole in me either. It miss? Was he too focused on Izaki? I don't think so. But you won't be lucky again. Move! I pushed Maho into the back seat and crawled into the driver's side. Where is Professor? Thankfully, the engine was still running. I slammed down the pedal without even bothering to shut the door. The sound of a powerful engine shook the underground air. The attacker flinched at the incredible noise and vibration. But the car didn't move forward? It didn't move an inch.
Shift!
The other Leskin and Maho were keeping their heads low in the back seat and shouting loud enough to be heard over the engine. Okay, that's kind of stupid. I took my foot off the accelerator. I glanced over the gear shift. It was stuck to end. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't know how to drive. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's better than nothing. And then through the windshield, I saw the attacker ready his gun again. He was aiming at me. The look in his eyes told me he was ready to kill without hesitation. Oh, I'm so confused. What is this? What is happening? Why does it? Oh shit! Why does it feel like this is a cult thingy now? Something went past the side of my head. Oof. Felt a sharp pain. Oof. At the same time, a ringing in my ears. And all of the sound faded away and started to disappear. I felt myself passing out. And then Maho jumped over the seat and slid into the passenger side. Come on, snap out of it. My mind was pulled back to reality. I slammed the door shut, just as she told me. Maho shifted from neutral to drive and leaned over the top of me to grab the wheel. Oh, just let her drive then, oh my god. I slammed the accelerator so hard that for a moment the wheels were almost spinning in place. Then the car leapt forward. The attacker was getting closer. We were going to hit him! I was about to take my foot off the accelerator when... You want me to hit him? I gritted my teeth and did as she said. But there was no impact? Definitely the attacker had leapt out of the way at last second to avoid being crashed. Okay. I was like, huh? Became invisible or something? There was no time to confirm it as the car raced through the parking garage. We were going too fast, and since Maho was controlling the car from the passenger seat, she couldn't keep it going in a straight line. Okay, take over! Take over! The car spun to the left and right, and I was almost flung out of the broken window. I grabbed onto the edge of my seat as hard as I could. We headed for the exit, slamming into walls and pillars as we went. Ugh, yikes. I could see an exit sign right in front of us. I pressed the brake and put my hand on top of Maho, steering the wheel to the right. Should have done that from the beginning! But that was the wrong thing to do? The rear tires slipped. The car spun in a circle. Shit, man. And then it came to a stop. I look back and Dr. Liskinen lying face up to the seat, giving me a thumbs up sign. Okay, he's good.
運転変わって。
I quickly put my hand over the door and got ready to get out of the driver's seat. Just switch inside. Ooh, but then I saw an old creaky sedan rumbling towards us. Just switch. Just switch inside the car. It was following us and moving really fast. Okay, never mind.
こっちのドア開かない。
Had it broken when she slammed into the wall? I grabbed Maho out of the passenger seat and rolled outside. Dr. Leskinen rolled out the rear door. Oh shit! It was less than a second afterward that the sedan hit. If we'd been even just a little too slow, we would have been turned into mince meat. Sorry if you hear beeping. I stood up and offered Maho a hand, then moved away from the unrecognizable wreck that used to be a car. Beep. My heart goes beep, 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 beep. Sorry. Oh, he died? He just died? Oh, we couldn't even ask him stuff. That's kind of creepy. That's so creepy. That's so creepy. I'm scared. I almost been killed. He basically killed himself. Like he was about to kill him, like do a murder suicide. I was about to pull out my smartphone when the security guard heard the commotion and came running. The security guard nodded and contacted the police. I could feel a pulsing ache on the side of my head. A shot from the gun had grazed me. I hadn't felt that pain at all while I was driving. I fearfully reached up to touch it and felt blood flowing from my temple down to my face. I gulped when I saw that my fingertips had turned bright red. I almost saw my Yuri when she was shot in the head. No, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this anymore. Images felt like they were about to come flashing back to me, and I struggled to stay standing. Maho went pale. Miss Kirkit.
見せてごらん。少し触るよ。
Dr. Leskinen looked at the wound. When he touched me, I felt more pain, but I gritted my teeth to endure it. Will it affect his brain?
大丈夫。傷はそんなに深くない。
よかった。
It's just a graze, right?
これを使いなさい。
すみません。
What is happening? I put the handkerchief that offered to me to my temple. What the fuck is happening, bro? Why?
セミナーにいた人だわ。
Huh? Oh! Oh!
覚えてない？あなたが異議を出した相手よ。
I don't remember. I'm so sorry. Oh, right! Sounded like he was insulting Kurisu, so I shouted objection at him. That was the guy. Was this his way of getting back at me? I don't think so. Not a chance.
神の与えし魂とは神の子である我々にこそ宿る。決してシリコンの上には宿らない。
Why do you remember what he said?
何？
How the fuck do you remember that?
言ってたんだ。
アマデウスのことかしら。
さ
Maho is so small. You could finally hear police car sirens. The hotel security guards and staff were starting to gather. Are you crying, sniffles, or drunk? Sniffles. I'm a little bit sick.
どう説明したらいいんだ。
ありのまま言うしかないわ。私たちだって何が何だか。
And then Maho's eyes went wide. She, Dr. Leskin, and the crowd were all staring at a single point. You're sick, alright? Thanks. And almost screamed? Huh?
つまずきを与えるようがもたらすものが
He's still alive? After that crash? The man crawled out of the... Ooh! And then he staggered to his feet? What the fuck are you? All his limbs except one holding the gun was pointed off in impossible directions. I could see what looked like bones sticking out of them. Do we remember the banana from the anime? I don't watch the anime. Welcome in though. I had a determination. His stomach was torn open, and each time he crawled forward, but he moved towards us as if he felt no pain at all. It was such an awful sight that no one could speak. The man unsteadily aimed a gun towards Dr. Leskinen. He must have been on the verge of death because his arm was flailing around too much to aim, but Dr. Leskinen's expression was pure terror and he seemed unable to move. I mean, with his bro, he's literally flailing and he... Huh? Fresh blood flew out the man's head and his body was... Huh? He killed himself? Persona 3 himself? Or did someone shoot first? The crowd began to scream. What happened? The attacker had been shot? Did he shoot himself? No, the gunshot was clearly different from the last ones. Who had just fired? I looked around. I could see several policemen coming from the entrance. None of them had their guns drawn. In the crowd was nothing but security and hotel staff. I couldn't see any of them carrying a gun. So who had fired? And where had they fired from? And the way they took the attacker's head off with a single shot. Not just anyone could do that. What is happening? Of course, no one told me. Afterwards, the police took us into custody. We were taken to the police station and questioned until late into the night. The sun was almost about to rise by the time we left. Police took me home in a patrol car. Dr. Leskin and Maho were having the police take them back to their hotel in Wako, so we split up in front of the police station. We never did find out why the men had attacked us. That's so weird. What is happening? What is this plot? Oh, we're back to Suzuha. She felt dizzy. That's strange, Suzuha thought. She stopped moving. Since she was in the middle of the sidewalk, the other pedestrians looked irritated as they move around her. She took a deep breath and waited for a moment, but she still felt dizzy. Actually, she was finding it difficult to stand. Was she hallucinating, or was the whole world starting to get blurry? Are you okay? All the noise of the city around her suddenly felt very far away. It was like she was diving underwater. Was this the reading Steiner ability that Uncle Okarin had talked about? Was she starting to require it too? And then she realized how warm she felt. The truth hit her.
具合悪いのか私
Oh my god. She somehow managed to stagger back to the lab. It seemed she was worse off than she thought. If she could have, she would have fallen to her knees right there. During the war afterwards, when she joined up with her dad's organization, she'd been hurt badly enough to go into a coma several times. Damn. But this was the first time something like this had happened since she became a time traveler.
まずいな
She looked up to the second floor. The lights were on. She felt honestly relieved to know her dad was there. She walked upstairs. The door was unlocked. As usual, she didn't have the energy to speak, so she tried to silently take off her shoes, and then she tripped. Ow, ow. Ayya! She fell forward. Wow, from really heavy scene, and then now it's like, oh my god, sick episode. He thought it was in the room. He saw her and ran over.
大丈夫か
She rolled her knee and tried to stand up, but staggered again and fell into Itaru's arms.
どうしたん
She's sick. Your kid is sick.
ちょっとめまいがねすずさん体調悪い
Oh, you're here, Yuki.
平気ですか
When she heard those voices, Suzuha finally realized that Yuki and Mairi were also in the room. She let her guard down, she realized. Yuki seemed unconcerned by Suzuha's obvious uneasiness. She walked over with a serious expression on her face.
すずはさんおでこを貸してください
Sorry. Yuki brushed her bangs aside and put her own forehead up against Suzuha's. Oh, that's cute. Suzuha's heart started pounding. She had distant memory of her mother doing this before. I mean, technically, this is your mother.
ひどい熱大変だわ
Laru put his big hand up to Suzuha's cheek as well.
お本当だ
風邪かな平気こんなのすぐに治るから
無理すんなって今すぐ横になるべきだろジョーコ
Duh.
そうですよ
Duh. Why is duh a fucking
ちょっとだけ
trivia thing?
休ませてもらうよ
Suzuha used the last of her energy to reach the sofa. She collapsed on top of it and closed her eyes. Calm down, she told herself.
まゆし濡れタオル持ってくるね橋田さん鈴葉さんの着替えは
こっちみんなこの中にもちろん僕中を漁ってははくんかとかしてないから
Shut the fuck up! Why? I like Daru in the first game.
兄さん
I miss the first game, Daru. Suzuha kept her eyes shut as she complained.
適当に選んで着替えさせてあげても
頼むよ僕じゃそういうわけにもいかないから
Oh my god. As she listened to the conversation going on around her, Suzuha felt a cold towel on her forehead.
どう悪いねまゆ姉さん 気にしないで。
Oh my god, this is kind of cute though. Like it's like a mini episode where we're just seeing Suzuha being taken care of.
起きられますか？お兄さんが戻ってくる前に着替えだけ済ませてしまいましょう。
Suzuha opened her eyes. Bonding time! Yuki was standing over her and looking down.
いや、このままでいいよ。今までもそうしてきたし。
In fact, before Suzuha became a time traveler, there were many times she'd been unable to rest, even if she was sick. Many times she wasn't able to change clothes or even lie down. But not changing your clothes is a little bit now is like a little bit gross, no?
ダメです。
Sorry,
風
burp.
邪をひき始めが肝心ですよ。でもじゃありません。早く脱いで。
Yuki was a little more forceful than usual as she tried to take Suzuha's clothes off. Suzuha jumped up, surprise.
わかった。やるよ。自分でやる。汗びっしょり。まゆりちゃん、乾いたタオルはある？ああ、はい、これ。
Yuki took the towel that Mayuri had brought from the shower room and gently wiped the sweat off of Suzuha's forehead and neck. Oh, sorry.
くすぐったい。少し我慢してください。子供じゃないんだから。
Whoa! Suzuha shook as she was rubbed with a towel. She wasn't used to being touched, and this was the first time since she was very young that anyone had done this to her. It's cute.
もういい。自分でやるってば。別に遠慮しなくても。遠慮とかじゃないから。
Suzuha grabbed the towel from Yuki, trying her best to hide herself from the gaze of the other two. She took off her clothes and wiped away the sweat. Oh no, I'm getting dizzy. Her face felt really hot. She didn't know if it was because of the fever or not, but she was finding it difficult to think straight.
これでいい？はい、よくできました。あとはこれを着てください。
She grabbed the new pair of underwear and clothes from Yuki, still trying to hide herself. She put them on. Then she lay back down on the sofa. Yuki put a blanket on her.
まゆりちゃん、このお部屋って洗濯機はないんだっけ？いつもそれで困るんだよ。まゆし、後でコインランドリーへ行ってくるね。そんなことまでしてくれなくていいってば。こういう時はお互い様ですよ。そうだよ、すずさん。お腹は空いてます？何か食べられそうですか？
Suzuha looked at Yuki, then Mayuri, and was about to mumble another refusal. But in the end, she gave up and pulled the blanket up to her nose. Man, that sounds nice. This was really hard.
お腹はそんなに。でも薬を飲む前に食べておかないと。おかゆなんかどうかな。それいいね。じゃあすぐに作りますから、ちゃんと寝ていてくださいね。
ただいまだお。
Itaru came back from the drugstore store a while later. Welcome back, Taru. He was really out of breath. He must have gone running there and back. You're only exhausted because you never exercised, she thought to herself. Okay, let him be then. But for some reason, the sight of her exhausted father made her happy, and she quickly shook her head.
ご苦労様ダルくん。これからおかゆ作るんだ。それを食べたら薬を飲ませてあげてください。
オキドキ。
Oh my god. Okie dokie. Itaru walked over to Suzuha as he answered.
具合はどうなん？
よくない。
やっぱ疲れが溜まってたんだな。鈴葉が休んでるとこ見たことないし。
我ながら情けないよ。
What do you mean pathetic? It's fine.
ここにいない方がいいかもしれない。
No. What do you
どこ
mean?
かで気が緩んでたんだ。父さんがいて、まゆ姉さんがいて、ルミ姉さんがいて、いつの間にか母さんまで。そのせいで時々任務を忘れそうになる。なんだか、この温かい時間がいつまでも続くんじゃないかって錯覚しそうになったり、
Oh, that's sad.
このまま戦争なんて起きないんじゃないかってふと考えてしまったり、普通の女の子と同じような暮らしに憧れてしまいそうになったり。
それのどこが悪いって言うん？
When Daru spoke, his face was actually serious for once, and he was looking straight into Suzuha's eyes. It was the face of the father she knew so well, the man who was always there for her.
ここを出てどこへ行くつもりなんだよ。
それはマシンの中とか。
あんなところにずっといられるわけないだろ。
でも
あんなところに娘をずっと置いておけるわけないだろ。
とさ。
Oh, now you're trying to act like a dad. For a moment, Suzuha was about to cry. She squeezed the blanket as hard as she could to stop herself. And then...
おっと、なんかマジレスしちゃった。
Shut the fuck up!
とにかく僕は可愛い子と一緒にいられるのが嬉しくて。
Oh my god, I hate this version of Daru.
特に風で汗まみれになってる女の子は大好物です。
Shut the fuck up.
やめて。
だったら早く直すといいよ。僕にハスハスされるのが嫌だったらね。
No. I don't know how to feel about that, Daru. Suzuha whispered back a response and turned away from Itaru and pulled the blanket closer.
もしかして今の僕の言葉でトラウマ解消しちゃった？好感度アップ？
バカなこと言ってるとは治ってからひどい目に遭わせるよ。
ブーツ履いてゴリゴリ踏んづけるとかそういう？
Shut the... Oh my god.
間にいろいろ刺す。
それだけはマジで勘弁してください。すみません。
She could smell the pleasant scent of Mayuri and Yuki's cooking from the kitchen.
なあ鈴葉、そろそろ教えてくんないかな。毎日何をしに出かけてるん？僕にも手伝えることあるかもしんないし。
後で二人きりになったら話すよ。
あ、うん。それでもいいけど。
まゆ姉さんには聞かせられない話なんだ。
え？
Yeah, there was no way there she could tell Mayuri. What? Huh? Why? 3 days later. Suzuha was still sick. Yuki came over every day with Mayuri to check on her. Because of this, Suzuha was able to eat nutritious food and her fever had gone down. Now all that was left was to get her strength back. But still, Yuka kept telling her she needed to lie down. This meant that, for better or worse, Suzuha spent her whole day on the sofa, half asleep. Somewhere in her half-awake mind, she heard a terribly off-key tune. Since she also heard the sound of falling water, it was probably coming from the shower room.
これ何の歌だっけねえ母さん
Sorry, no, runny nose. Suzuha heard it when she was very young. Her mother had been singing it just like she was now. But what exactly the song was about, she just couldn't remember. Sorry.
もう起きなきゃいつまでも寝てられない
But even when she tried to open her eyes, they just wouldn't move. Her body must have need more rest. Maybe Yuki was right, and she needed to lie down some more. She moaned and twisted slightly. When she did, the blanket fell to the floor. She didn't feel like she had the energy to pick it up. She could sense someone standing up from the desk where Itaru always used the PC. Whoever they were, they came over and put the blanket on.
マユ姉さんの匂い
Weirdly, Mayuri always smelled good, even when she wasn't using perfume. It was a slightly sweet smell, like a pale white flower. It was the scent of that had held her all night on a distant day in the future when she lost her mom. Suzuha pulled her legs inside the blanket and grabbed into her knees like a baby in the womb. Memories went in and out of her mind as she lay there half asleep.
ママは痛い思いとかしたのかな苦しい思いとかしたのかな
Kagari has to be related to Makise. Surely. She suddenly remembered that Kagari had what Kagari had said to her after they traveled through time. "2036, the day when she'd left. At the last second, Mayuri had looked at Suzuha and Kagari inside the time machine and smiled. It was just like the gentle smile that on Suzuha's mother's face when she died protecting her daughter.
すずさん起こしちゃったうんちょっと前から起きてた何か食べるうん
After she said yes, Suzuha snapped back into reality. She was getting weaker. Then she realized that she forced her sick body off the sofa. Her head shook. She had to stop herself from falling forward, but she grabbed the back of the sofa and managed to stand on her own 2 feet.
あーダメだよそんな急に起きちゃもう平気迷惑かけたねまゆ姉さん迷惑だなんてそんなことないよ
Mayuri went to the kitchen and turned on the burner underneath one of the pots. The sounds and smells of bubbling stew filled the whole lab. Mayuri mixed it with a ladle and stopped every once in a while to taste it. She turned towards Suzuha and smiled.
あー大成功だよ
Oh!
まゆ姉さんが作ったのゆきさんのおかげで まゆしの
sorry,
腕は
burp.
めきめき上達しているのです。兄さんはメイクインに行ったよ。その後はバイトなんだって。そっか。
That'll
レ
work.
イ君がいないからって夜出かけようとか思ってるでしょう。ダメだよ。平気じゃないよ。そういうこと言うとユキさんに叱ってもらっちゃうから。私がどうかしたの？
Marahin. The curtain to the bathroom opened and Yuki came out. Her skin was just a little flush.
すずさんがね、寝ていてくれないのです。まあ、ダメですよ、すずはさん。あと一日おとなしくしていること、いいですか？
Damn. Suzuha's answer was less than enthusiastic, but she gave in to Yuki's glare and sat back down on the sofa. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's your mom.
わかったよ。
She pouted and slumped down on the sofa, and then pulled the blanket on top of her. Suzuha was capable of talking back to Big Sis Mayuri, but she would never be able to talk back to Yuki.
何？すずさんってそうしてると可愛いなって思って。今の姿をダルくんに見せたらちょっと危ないかも。
Ew, don't say that.
時々本当に兄弟なのかなって思うことあるし。
Don't say that.
気持ち悪いこと言うな。あれれ、すずはさん、
あれれ？
もしかして照れてます？本当に？当たり前だろ。なんで私が？と言いつつ照れてるすずさんってやっぱり
かわいいね。
萌えだね、萌え。うるさいな。
So I couldn't say a thing, so she just had to turn away.
さてと、まゆしはそろそろ
Sorry
ア
for
ル
the
バイト
beeping.
に行かなきゃ。シチューは食べていかないの？アルバイトの帰りに
The beeps make me feel right at home. What do you mean? What does that
食べ
mean?
ようかと思って。じゃあサラダか何か作っておいてあげる。
Do you live in a place where there's a lot of smoke alarms or something? It's very ID. Oh. Mayuri told Suzu one more time that she needed to keep lying down, then left for Mei Kunyanyan. And my heart goes beep, 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 beep. Yuki went to the kitchen and added a few seasonings to the stew Mayuri made, then turned off the burner.
あ、そうだ。すずはさん、汗かいてるでしょ。食事の前に体拭いておきましょうか。いいって言ってるじゃないか。
Yuki wanted to do stuff like that every day. And each time Suzu had frantically refused. Well, yeah, technically you guys are in the same age. Well, not really. Yuki is older, technically. Also, I'm the one in charge to refill the bill. Yeah, understandable. Me at my my parents' home as well. Yuki hurried into the shower room.
あのさ、自分でできるから。そういうこと言う人に限っていつまでもやらないんですよね。そんなことダメです。
Yuki came back with a bowl filled with hot water and a towel. She could be stubborn when she got this way. Suzu had learned that well over the past 3 days. Yuki was just like the mother she remembered. Well, yeah, because it is your mom. She slowly and uneasily stood up, and then she took off her top, trying her best not to let Yuki see her skin.
女の子同士なんだから そんなに恥ずかしがらなくても
Mm,
構わないだろ別に。背中だけ私が拭いてあげますね。いい、子供じゃないんだからできる。でもちゃんと拭けないと思うし。いいってば。
Yuki seemed a little shocked, but she quickly handed over the hot, wet towel.
ごめんなさい。
This is a little bit longer than I
座られ
expected.
るのが嫌な人もいますよね。
I do like the what is it? The lightness sometimes in the middle of the
大きな
game.
声出したりして。
Like this feels like a filler episode right now for
テー
me.
ブルの上に置いておきますから。夕飯の支度
But
し
like
ちゃいます。
I'm getting sleepy because of it. Yuki walked off dejected. Once Suzuha saw that she was focused on finishing the cooking, she slid behind the curtains into the back part of the room. Suzuha used the towel and wash bowl to wipe herself down. She couldn't let Yuki see her body. There were scars, both old and new, all over her, and burn marks that might never heal. To her, these wounds were like medals from the vicious battle she'd survived. She didn't care who saw them. But she didn't want her to let her mother, who'd given birth to her, or rather would give birth to her, see them. Especially not the dozens of pale white marks around her breasts.
母さん。
Huh? She still remembered the nightmarish day. The bullets which had killed her mom and had lost their power as they passed through her organs, but still managed to dig into Suzuha's skin. Oh. And when they did, they were covered in mother's blood and flesh. Oh, shit. The scars would probably never heal completely. This is how they were her mother's grave. She shook her head and tried to get the nightmare out of her mind. She took her bottoms off too, and then wiped herself clean all the way down to her toes. Then she put on a new pair of underwear. It was only after she finished putting on her newly clean clothes that she felt human again. When she came back, Yuki was putting bowls filled with stew and salad onto the table. Their eyes met, and an awkward silence filled the room.
できました。
Yuki broke the silence first.
ありがとう。どのくらい食べますか？いや、いいよ。それくらいは私がやる。
And Suzuha put just enough stew and salad for her meal onto her own plate, then made a plate for Yuki as well.
すみません。いや、こっちこそ食事の用意なんてさせて悪い。具合が悪い時はお互い様と言ったはずですよ。食べ終わったらちゃんと薬も飲んでくださいね。
The two sat on the sofa and filled their mouths with stew and salad. The stew had a mild, gentle flavor. It felt like something Mayuri would make. I mean, technically, it is Mayuri that made it.
随分上達したでしょ。
Oh my god, they look so similar.
缶詰をただ温めただけで
They look so similar. It's crazy that Yuki doesn't suspect anything.
鈴葉さんもやってみません？教えますよ。私はいいよ。柄じゃないし。そんなことないと思います
This is
け
cute.
ど。
Yeah, this is basically a filler episode.
いつかっていう人は結局最後までやらないんですよ。それさっきも似たようなこと言ってた。そうでしたっけ？
That's cute. And then the conversation ceased for a time. Suzuha slurped down her stew, she had terrible manners, and tried to come up with something to talk about. This time it was Suzuha's turn to break the silence. After what she just remembered, she couldn't bear to be silent around Yuki.
さっきの歌だけどさ、あれなんだっけ？歌？シャワールームでほら。もしかして歌ってました？私恥ずかしい。下手なのに
Oh, you did subconsciously?
歌うの好きだからつい口ずさんじゃうんですよね。別に上手い下手なんて気にしなくていいと思うけど、何の歌だったか思い出せなくてさ。実は私もなんですよ。
Oh my god.
印象的なところだけ覚えてるというか、子供の頃に流行った
Sorry, burp.
教育番組の歌か何かだとは思うんですけど。役に立てなくてすみません。
Sorry.
いつ頃あの歌を？私も子供の時かな。その母さんがよく歌ってくれたよ。優しそうな人ですもんね、鈴葉さんのお母さん。
Yeah, she's talking right to her right now. The conversation flowed so naturally that she didn't think about how she responded. Oh, 25 CG unlocked. A second later, she realized that she said, then she stared at her mother.
どうしました？私の母さん。どういうこと？どういうことって、おとといお見かけしまして。は？ですから、おとといここを訪ねていらしたんです。
Huh?
そんなバカな。
What do you mean?
お母さんが来たらおかしいんですか？
Eh?
だって。
There was no way she could say that her mother was in front of her. Wait, what? Confused, she felt silent. Yuki, for her part, must have come to a conclusion that the reason for Suzuha's reaction. She started to stammer and fidget.
ごめんなさい。私何も知らなくて、もしかしてお母さんとの間に何か？いや。
Doesn't that just mean Daru's mom?
そういうわけじゃ。
Since they're just brother and sister here?
なんか変ですよね。お母さんたら橋田さんには着替えや差し入れを持ってきていたのに、鈴葉さんには何も。と、兄さんに着替え？差し入れ？はい。
Your brother and sister here. Remember, Suzuha. Suzuha thought hard as she could and finally reached an answer. Yeah, it's Daru's mom.
そうか。
Yuki was talking about Itaru Hashida's mother. Yeah. In other words, Suzuha's grandmother, who she'd never seen except in pictures. And since she told Yuki that she was Itaru's brother, it was natural that she make the wrong assumption.
どうしました？なんでもない。
If Itaru had said even a word to her about it, this wouldn't have happened. How stupid! She'd have to given him a lecture later. While Suzuha was thinking about the talking to her dad was going to get, Yuki had already started to sympathize with her imagined plight.
鈴葉さん、私。
Oh my god!
相談に乗りますからね。何でも話してくださいね。
Yes. For some reason, her eyes were starting to well up.
ありがとう。
Suzuha didn't know how to react to this, but she felt a little embarrassed.
やっぱり優しいんだな、母さんは。
Just like she told Itaru, this place was too comfortable. She was starting to imagine that this life would continue forever. But sending this brief, happy time beyond the horizon of the world line was supposed to be Suzuha's mission. If she didn't, this world would be destroyed. Are we? Yeah, we're back to Okabe. And I think I'm gonna end it here because I am getting very sleepy. I was waiting for what is it? I was waiting for Suzuha's POV to end before stopping. Alright. I think that will be it for Steins Gate for today, guys. I am getting EP. It is also already 2 a.m. Nighty night. Thank you, Marlon. Let's see if we can raid anyone though. Let's see if we can raid anyone. I'm not that sleepy, but I still do need to do some work later. Unfortunately, it is my day off, but I have like some private lessons that I need to teach. Let's see. Who should we go to today? Catherine is streaming. Mewon is streaming. Leon is streaming. Ray is streaming. Let's go to. Let's go to Kath. Catherine is streaming. There, she is currently working as usual. Fucking. What is it? The usual. Oh, or should we go to? Should we go to Catherine or go to what is it? No, not Leon. Leon is playing Heartopia. I'm sorry. I don't want to go to Heartopia. Or we can go to Mewon. Mewon is playing Deadlock. Which one do you guys want? Dong. Oh god, my nose is so runny. I hate it. I hate it. Let's just go to Kath actually. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming in today as usual. If you want to see more of me, you can see my socials here. I'll probably just raid and run because I'm very tired and sleepy. Maybe it's because I'm also sick. Maybe that's why I feel like more fatigued than usual. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, I have my socials here. And also, if you want to join the Discord server, I do post a lot more stuff in the Discord because I hate Twitter, though I kind of hate Discord too now. I looking for alternatives right now because fuck Discord, man. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord server, I also have a Discord server here. And lastly, we are going to be raiding Catherine Persick, who is currently doing co-working stream. And yeah, for the raid message, you can use this one or this one. I'll probably be back either tomorrow or on Wednesday with Persona 3 as usual. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to say anymore, I think. Also, thank God the AC started to working again. But yeah, as usual, guys, thank you for coming today. I hope you guys have a good day, have a good rest, have a good night. I'll see you guys on the next stream, which is whenever that is. I will keep you guys updated on the Discord. But yeah, bye bye. Oh, is it not raiding? Oh, can I not raid Catherine? Hold on. Raid Catherine Persick. If cannot, we can just go to Mewon. Ah, okay. Let's go to someone else then. That's embarrassing. Let's go to Mewon, who's playing Deadlock then. Eto. Can I not raid Mewon as well? Melony. There we go. Yeah. Bye bye everyone. I hope to see you guys on the next stream. This song is like pretty funny to end with. Thanks for a stream. Thank you. Say hi to Melon for me because I'm probably gonna die immediately after clicking the raid message, the raid button. Yeah, thank you for accompanying me.